It's currently illegal to be gay in over 60 countries in the world, and in 10 of those countries, the punishment for homosexuality is death. In June of 2012, an 18-year-old man from Yorkshire called Stephen Simpson had homophobic words written all over his body and was then set on fire and burned to death on his own birthday. On July 2013, a 16-year-old boy called Dwayne Jones from Jamaica was shot, stabbed, beaten and ran over several times by a group of people who didn't like the fact he attended a party in women's clothing. Also in 2013, in Russia, a 23-year-old boy called Vladislav Tonovoy was stripped naked, raped with bottles and then stabbed and left to die in a courtyard just after Russia passed its anti-gay propaganda bill. In 2014, openly gay man Connor Huntley was 18 years old when his roommate bludgeoned his skull with a hammer just because he didn't like the fact he was gay and sometimes wore women's clothing. He's now been left with permanent brain damage. In November of 2014, a gay couple, Jean-Claude Monsu and Jake Heaton from Manchester, were attacked by a group of 15 lads just because they were singing Wicked songs on public transport. Also in November, a trans woman called Thailand War from Houston was attacked in her apartment building's lobby by 7 people as she was about to go to a performance at a club. In 2015, ISIS members from Syria got 2 gay men, blindfolded them, chucked them off atop of a building so they fell to their deaths. As they hit the floor, the crowd below pummeled them with stones until they were completely unrecognisable, just because they were gay. One of them was only 15 years old. At Jerusalem Pride in Israel last year, a man stabbed 5 people and it ended up killing one of them. This was 3 weeks after being released from prison from doing the same thing in 2005 because he said being gay was against God's will. On October 6th in 2015, a 22-year-old trans woman called Keisha Jones from Philadelphia was robbed and then shot twice in the back and left to die on the side of the street. In April of this year in Bangladesh, 2 gay activists got hacked to death with a machete because this man didn't agree with them being gay. Also this year in Atlanta, 21-year-old Marcus Talbot and his boyfriend Anthony Gooden had to be hospitalized after they had boiling water poured all over their body by Anthony's mother's boyfriend because he didn't agree with them 2 being together. On May the 2nd of this year, 2 young gay men, James Luxton and Dion Luca, were attacked after leaving a club by a group of young men in Brighton. On June the 3rd in the Philippines, the body of a 23-year-old trans woman called Barbie Ann Riley was discovered stuffed inside of a suitcase dumped on the highway where she had been brutally murdered. And last week, on June the 12th, in Orlando, Florida, a disgusting human being went to a nightclub called Pulse, which is an LGBT club, and shot dead 49 innocent people and critically injured 53. You know, this is the worst terrorist attack since 9/11 in America. But you know, gay people shouldn't have gay pride. I don't even see the point of it anymore. You know, being LGBT in 2016 is so accepted. Why isn't there a straight pride? Like, seriously, what is going on with the world?